What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. My name is D'Lo Brands, and today I was thinking about a video that I wanted to make to basically consolidate subscriptions because we have tons of AI subscriptions, and I was trying to think of two subscriptions if I had to choose two that I would elect to have over all of the plethora that we have to choose from. And I couldn't come up with two, you know? I could come up with one plus a maybe, but there's only really one that I would recommend that can do everything at a very high level. And that's Abacus AI. Abacus AI, when you go to their website, it's not that impressive. It's not the best well designed, but don't let that distract you from the power of this platform. We see all of the capabilities, and it seems like a platform that needs to be used by developers or needs to be used with by people that have technical knowledge. But trust me, once we get into exactly what Abacus AI is, Chat LLM, and Deep Agent, you are going to see just how absolutely powerful this is, even for basic use. So let's get right into it. So when I'm thinking about a platform that I would replace all of my subscriptions with, it has to be able to do everything. Okay. And one of my favorite things about Abacus, I'm going to start off with this one, is the fact that it has every single LLM and every single image generator and every single video generator. So right here, right now they have it on Route LLM, which basically is going to route it to the best LLM or sometimes the most cost effective one. But you have access to, and I'm going to just read out the list: GPT 5.1, Claude Sonnet 4.5, GPT 5.1 Thinking, Gemini 3 Pro, Nano Banana Pro, Grok 4.15, GPT 5, Codex, GPT 5 Pro, GPT 5 Mini, Claude Opus 4.5 that just came out. That's the latest one. In all of the other models, Grok 4, DeepSeek DeepSeek V 3.2 just came out. Kimi K2, Llama, Perplexity. You have all of the LLMs that you would use in any other app inside of this one app. Now, this is the thing. They also have all of the image models. So if you go to image generation, they have GPT Image, Nano Banana Pro, and so on and so forth. Dream, we did a video on this. Dreamina, we did a video on this. They even have Midjourney. Yes, you can get Midjourney generations in here, and so many more. Ideogram, Magnific, Upscaler. You have GPT Image Edit. You have all of this. Flux, all of this you have at your disposal, and you can get multiple images at once. You can edit, you can prompt, you can change the size based on the actual model that you have. So GPT Image only has a few sizes right here. And if you go to a Nano Banana Pro, you have many more sizes. So you can choose that, and you can choose the resolution. But also, if we go to more and we go to video gen, we see we have all the video models: Sora 2, Wan 2.5, Cdance, Runway. We all know that Runway is the cinematic model. You even have access to Runway. VO 3.1, Upscaler. Look, same customization in here based on the actual model. If you go to a VO 3.1, you can start frame, end frame. Cdance Pro, start frame, aspect ratio, resolution, duration. You have all of this, all of these options to be able to use video generations. Now, here is the secret. You can go and, choose a Claude Opus 4.5 and then say, use Nano Banana Pro to come up with a McDonald's ad. Okay. And now it's going to, I misspelled it, but it's going to basically go and use Nano Banana Pro, even though it's Claude Opus 4.5. You see it right there, generating image using Nano Banana Pro. So now you are getting stronger models to work with stronger image models. Or you can do the same thing with video generation. Now, while we're here inside of this interface, it's the regular chatbot interface. You can add attachments right here. You can even connect apps, Box, OneDrive, SharePoint, Google Drive. I have added. You can add from files, upload. You can turn on search from the web. You can turn on thinking, which most of these models already have on thinking. Look at this. Look at this. This is a great ad. And guess what? We can change the model to Gemini 3 Pro and we can say the same thing. And just to see what generation it would bring out. And you can always see the credits. So this took 260 credits for Claude Opus 4.5 to use Nano Banana Pro. But you can turn on thinking. You can go from chat mode to deep agent, which deep agent we'll get into later, or you can go into study mode. But this is where the real power is. So inside of Gemini, you have Canvas, you have image generation, you have video generation, you have code. Inside of ChatGPT, you have the Canvas, the playground, whatever. But you also have so many more tools, including those tools inside of Abacus AI. So if you wanted to get a prototype of an app, you go to the playground and you say prototype this app. And I'll show you guys an example of that really quickly. So, all right, so right here, right here, we use Gemini 3 Pro, and we did this in another video. This is in the playground. So you can get things coded, but you can also get a preview of that. So this was an actual thing that Gemini 3 Pro coded on its own, literally with zero, not a lot of information, not a lot of context from us. And it was able to do this directly inside of Abacus AI. So if you have an idea for an actual, thing, an app or a platform, you can actually get it created in here. But now our images have finished, and so you can see the difference of what a Claude Opus thinks about a McDonald's ad compared to what a Gemini 3 Pro thinks about a McDonald's ad. We see that this one has more text on it. It has the M logo. This one has a picture of the food, and I'm loving it. Their tagline in it. They're two distinct differences or different designs, but one took 177 credits and the other took 260. So if you're using a more powerful model with a more powerful image model, it may cost more, but you have access to that. And you can go and change between LLMs right within this chat. So if I want to go chat with GPT-5 and I want to say, what adjustments do you think I should make to this design? Or we can just copy this one, copy image. Well, let's see if we can drag it in here. Okay, we have to download them really quick. Let's just right click, save image as, save it, right click, save image as. Right in the same chat, we can grab both of these. And let's say we want to get Kimmy K2. We want to get Kimmy K2. Matter of fact, let's do Grok 4.1 fast. What is your opinion on these designs? Which one is better? Okay. So we're getting Grok 4.1 fast. We just got GPT-5 to tell us how we can improve this. And then we got Grok 4.1 fast to talk about the strengths as well. So basically, you have literally just supercharged your LLM experience by just using Abacus AI. Choose whichever LLM you want, and then you can have custom workflows. So if you go to AI Engineer, this is where we will get into the power of Deep Agent. I did a video before that was going over this LinkedIn automation and tweet post automation that I created. It actually had a scheduled task along with it. So this is one of the posts that it created, and it creates this documentation with every post that it creates. And so boom, right here, we have this task that the Deep Agent was doing on our behalf. So With our connected apps, I actually gave this an MCP to be able to post on Twitter and LinkedIn. It is going to go to Twitter, analyze Dan Code's style, read our brand information, generate a promotional tweet based on Dan Code's style, make it longer for LinkedIn, and then save it inside of like that markdown that we just viewed, and then post it. And we were doing this daily at 8 a.m. and you can set a stop date, which we stopped this on October 31st. It eats up a lot of credits, but this is just one of the many ways that you can use Deep Agent. You can go to a new chat of Deep Agent and say, I want to create an automation for checking my email and giving me a summary on Slack. You can literally get the Deep Agent to tell you everything. Email and giving me a summary on Slack. You can submit this and get it to ask you for your login or ask you for an MCP server, or go down to connectors and you can connect your Slack down here. You can connect your Gmail in another place. And so you can also configure MCP servers. So boom, right here I have my LinkedIn, which is from Zapier, and you can ask AI. You can say, hey, I want to get one for, whatever you want to do. And then you add your MCP URL, and now it has access to that tool. So Deep Agent is also able to create apps. So we tried to remake a Pokemon Omega app. Yes, I used to play Pokemon back in the day. And so it created this, then create the account. So basically, it created this whole entire app for us inside of this chat. All I did was basically get Deep Agent to research Pokemon Omega. And then I said, I want to remake this web platform that existed a while ago. It has these features, blah, blah, blah. And it built this out for us. Now, this is simple, but we have an actual Pokemon right here. The images aren't here. And this was actually created when Gemini 3 Pro or Gemini 2.5 weren't even here. So it literally just coded this for us. We have a chat, dummy data. We have an Explorer, which we can choose which one we want to go to. And of course, I can build this out further now, but I just haven't gone back to, test this out. But you can create entire apps with Deep Agent. In addition to that, you have the Agents platform, which this is where the technicalities really get in. Okay. So custom code, notebooks, monitoring dash, pipelines, the CLI, API keys. This is kind of like the developer part of Abacus AI. So you don't really have to worry about this, but you can create workflows in here. So you can add documentation, you can add different data sets, and it will be able to perform data based on that. So if we go back to regular Abacus AI chat LLM, we have all of these options over here. You have lip sync. Okay, you can upload an image and get lip sync with it. You can humanize things. You can get doc generation, which I love doc generation. I have to show you guys an example of this really quick. So right here, I have a brand that I'm working with, and I input all of the information for the vendor packet that we need to have. And since Abacus AI, this specific project, has our brand, it actually, if I download this and I open it, you guys can see that this is an on-brand capability statement. So it has our colors, it has the image, and all we have to do is fill in all of this other information. But I just wanted to see the power that DocGen had, and it's great for creating, contracts, agreements, PDFs of all types, and it doesn't take that much credits. In addition to that, you have the editor, which you can edit some articles or some code. You can scrape URLs. You can take screenshots of things. You can analyze videos, which is using just, AI vision. You can create different tasks, which is what that posting task was that we just reviewed. You can do text to speech. You can do speech to text, and you can do speech to speech. So the thing is that Deep Agent has access to all of these tools as well. So if you go to Deep Agent, it will literally, if you say, hey, I want to create a short form video talking about X, Y, and Z, it's going to create the voiceover for you. It's going to create the scenes for you. It's going to create the videos for you and put it all together. So that is pretty much Abacus AI. I mean, if you want to go deeper into it, it's not really that hard. Like, you can customize it, which if I go to Chat LLM, I'm pretty sure I have custom instructions. I guess I don't, but I know for my projects I have custom instructions. But you can customize your instructions for Chat LLM and make it just like any other platform you have. It just has so many more it just has so many more capabilities. Now, the last thing that I want to show you guys is something called Deep Agent. So if we go here, we go to Deep Agent. This is why this subscription is that much more worth it. So right here we have Deep Agent. Of course, they're updating it all the time. This is Deep Agent. Okay. So this is a full VS Code wrapper IDE that has more power in it, because not only do we have access to all of the should start a new chat, all of the models that we have access to from Abacus, and we can code with them. Okay, we can code with GPT-5 codex right from Abacus. We can code with Opus 4.5, Opus 4.5 thinking, and Opus 4.5 high effort thinking, all directly from Abacus, and it's going to subtract from our Abacus credits. But in addition to that, we can download a GPT codex and use it in here, and it uses our GPT codex credits instead of using our Abacus AI credits. And you can open files, and you can connect this to GitHub, and you can add client into here, and you can add Gemini into here. So this is what makes this so powerful. Okay, you now have a code editor that is embedded with the power of Deep Agent, and you also have Deep Agent to be able to help you code as well. So that's a quick demo of Abacus. How long are we in it? We're in this video 20 minutes, but I just wanted to, I was thinking about what subscriptions actually are worth it. This is a subscription that's worth it. You want to know why? Because I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I'm paying. I am paying $20 per month, and I haven't even used up all of the credits, and I use this daily. Okay. And it is now December 3rd. My credits reset on December 9th, and I haven't even used up all the credits. And I'm paying $20 a month for all of this to access to all the models. I'm paying $20 a month to access to a very powerful IDE. I'm paying $20 to access Deep Agent that can build apps over and over and over again. I'm paying $20 a month for every single image model. I'm paying $20 a month for every single video model, and all of the tools that are in the best LLM experiences right here in Abacus AI. This is what makes it worth it. This is what makes it worth it, because they are not charging an arm and a leg for you to get some use. Like, I was doing complete code pages overhauls, code overhauls, page overhauls that only would take about 1,000 credits. Okay. If we go back to my billing, I have a total of 27,000 credits. Okay. That means that 27 huge code changes I can do. And chances are you're not going to do that. And guess what? If you wanted to go higher, you can buy more credits or you can get the larger plans. Let's look at the larger plans. If we go, let me see, because they don't want to show their pricing, but their pricing is very, very, very good, very good. Let's see, Abacus AI pricing. Okay. So the basic is $10 a month. You can get all of this for $10 a month. My plan, $20 a month, is the pro tier. And then I believe there's another one that's about $40 a month, I want to say. But let me see. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find them. But they are also very transparent about the billing. Okay. How are your credits used? You know, what are the limits going to be like? You get full transparency with all of this stuff. So, guys, that is, Chat LLM. Let me know what you guys think about it. I use this every single day in addition to Gemini, in addition to ChatGPT on its own. But if I could just go back and do one subscription for everything, I would do this because it has all of the same features, but access to all of the models and a robust suite of tools and capabilities that make it that much more worth it. And I'm pretty sure this subscription is going to go up higher. So use the link in the description to support the channel as well as get access to Abacus AI and test it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Test it out for yourself and come back and let me know. But this is the end of the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you did learn something new. Join the AI Educate AI Lab community on WAP. Free resources, great conversation, great experiments. That's what we provide there. And this has been D-Lo Brands. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.